I keep smoke by the pound and women by the dozen. Polo logos at the top, but I don't horse around with nothing. Keep it real and play it straight. I like buy women and money, make it both ways, baby. We get paid by any means. Get the hustle from my daddy and it's showing in my jeans. That's why every celebration come equipped with Hennessy. Grab the backwoods on some Fontos, ain't no relos, nigga. Just a couple chocolate women and some red bones, nigga. And she tryna plug her homie, so her friends came with her. She don't know too much about it, just we ain't lame niggas. That's a go. Play it down the middle, tryna kick it, that's a goal. Tryna get to know you for a minute, that's for sure. Hey, you know the vibe already here. It's a couple real niggas, room full of bad bitches. You keep that shit 300, babe, but we ain't fucking with you. I'm like, hey, senorita, it's really nice to meet you. It's a cold, cold world. You should come and be my heater. Get close, baby.
But you close enough now, back it up like you docking it. I'm not mincing my words, bitch, make that hoe drop like it's rocks in it. I keep quiet like a sock in it and let you climb on top of it and pop the trunk, remove the system, give your bastard son or sister. I'm half playing, never mind me. I've been off the shit since 7 times 3 and there's plenty pussy, but I'm choosing you. I know you think I'm God, but you ain't met the crew. I got plans for you. I ain't gonna hold you, but your man ain't for you. Promise that you notice me, old looking ass nigga. You grown and life came to get you. That ain't your baby, that's your trophy. To make my thoughts, that's what your whole think. I heard her planning out the whole thing, and now you just baby food, baby clothing, and I bet you wish she never met the whole team. GK effect.
I've been running through the weed, we got 5 in rotation. Throw my money in the air, watch them niggas start hating. I've been running through the weed, we got 5 in rotation. Throw my money in the air, watch them niggas start hating. I'm super duper with this rap shit. Cop a couple plates, make the pack do a backflip. Rolling sticky green just like a cactus. Spark it up, take a couple puffs.
What it do, man? We here for episode 68 of the Unanimous Table Talk Podcast, man. It's your boy Ann Walk. I got Tokin in the building with me, man. Well, not in the building, but he in the building. You feel me? So we gonna get into a few topics we got just for this weekend. I got a few extra ones we can kind of talk about too. That kind of like just popped up.
Me too, man. Just a few things that caught my eye.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, man. It's been pretty crazy. Like the news has been all over the place. You feel me? Like it's been a lot going on, man. So let's get into it. Give me 1 second. I'm going to pull these up, make sure I got them all together. Yep, there we go. All right, so let's get into it, man. This is the first topic. And I made sure I watched this last night, brother, so we could discuss this. So The Closer on Netflix, Dave Chappelle. This is technically the last special, right?
This is last
under
special
contract.
On that deal.
Under
on that
contract.
Deal with
which
Netflix.
He got to come back after that. I'm gonna keep it honest. I'm gonna keep 100. That was his best one on Netflix so far.
Man, I ain't gonna. I don't know, man. I don't know if it was his best one.
It was the best one for me.
I think.
Well, that and the first one. The first one was pretty epic. You know what I mean?
I think we going off of just the energy of right now. You know what I'm saying? Like we in the moment. It was really good.
It was really
like,
good though.
Wrong.
Like the whole, but you got
the whole thing.
This is what you got to understand about Dave Chappelle. He's different than every comedian ever. You feel me? How he delivers,
like,
he delivers his his jokes, and there's always a theme to everything. Everything is for a reason. You know what I mean? Not a lot of comedians can do that. You know what I mean? They can kind of relate to their life, and you know what I mean. But Dave Chappelle brings shit full circle. He brings it full circle, bro. You know what I mean?
Everything he does from the beginning, set up with the little slight jokes that he's gonna do the callbacks on. Like, what was the joke that he did at the beginning with Clifford, the big red nigger? You know what I'm saying? That joke, and how it, you know what I'm saying, he brought it back down later, just talking about shit. You know,
he even brought in the one joke, the Jesse Juicy Smollett.
Yeah, man. Like,
you know what I mean?
The callbacks, man.
He's nice. He's the GOAT.
He'll take you on a journey throughout the entire thing. It'll be like this weird PSA / comedy / realism combination that's just like, completely immersive. You see the way
he's untouchable. Bro, nobody can do that, bro.
As hell. You see the way that the whole crowd was just engulfed in this, man. But then, I know you saw those two white women.
I was watching a little bit. They was laughing though. Because I seen the post before I watched it, and I was like, okay. Let me go watch it. And then I went in there and they was laughing at pretty much. They were laughing at it. I mean, it's Dave Chappelle, man.
The first night and kept looking at them every time that they would put the camera on them just to see if they was laughing. But them motherfuckers was stone faced, didn't budge on shit. Them two ladies.
I seen them laughing a little bit, man. And then he had them laughing towards the end too, because you gotta remember, man, you got to make everybody comfortable.
It was just funny as hell to see that.
He made them comfortable. He made.
They shot it that way.
Oh yeah, he made them extra comfortable though, man, because he kept it real. He don't sugarcoat shit, and he don't tell you how it is, man. The story he told at the end though, that shit, that's why I think a lot of people are saying, did you even watch it? You know what I mean? Before you're making these kind of, these remarks about what's going on. I think a lot of people should watch it. I think a lot of transgender people should watch it too. I think
a lot of trans people have watched it, but I also think a lot have avoided watching it just because of how they feel about Dave Chappelle.
I don't know how you could be, and this isn't for me to decide, but I don't know how you could be transgender, watch that, and still feel a certain type of way.
Yeah,
even after thing he said,
I don't even think it's them, because it's you see, I've seen.
Yeah, maybe it's the same people that was saying all that shit about the woman Daphne. Can't think of her name.
Daphne. I don't want to mess up her last name. I think it was Daphne Donner. I know the last name started with a D as well. Yeah, but basically,
she was getting backlash from a lot of transgender people too. So who's to say those aren't the same people that are still doing that? You know what I mean? And that's just the fucked up part about all this, man, is that this person was driven to jump off a building, you know what I mean? And it's do y'all not understand everybody has feelings? So hey, this is one of your peoples, and you're bringing one of your peoples down. This is a good person, and they tore this person down. I think that person was a legitimate man. Yeah, but just looking at it from the outside in, and the story he told, and then I kind of looked up the stuff because I'm this is crazy. This is a real story, so I look it up. And I'm dude, this person was super genuine, super fucking genuine, and it just sucks because it's a person that this narrative could have been changed, with a lot of this shit that's going on, and it just it's a shame because this person took their own life because of who knows what. I'm not gonna pin it on anybody, but yes, it's for a fact that this happened after this person came out and said all that stuff about supporting Dave Chappelle and all that cool shit that Dave did for this person. That's, I don't know, man. That shit's just fucked up. I'm gonna keep it a band with you,
bro. When I say that it's a wider scope, I mean he touched on it too. He said when people say these things online and all this stuff, bro, it hurts his feelings. He hates that the shit gets to him and all this shit. I think it's the bigger thing. I mean, not to diminish that specific situation and its relevance to the whole, special and everything going on with that. But I mean, in his relationship with that community, but just us in this cyberbullying culture that we're into, and just everybody making jokes of everything, suffering, being, we've talked about that too, just being desensitized to all this shit. And I think that's the thing that he was kind of really getting at, we treat each other like shit, especially when we don't have a full understanding of what the point is trying to be made. Like we go into these things, we go into these situations only thinking about ourselves. We go into these situations just trying to, get a quick joke off and shit when we're really crushing people deep down inside.
But that's
man.
the thing that's the kind of the shit that Dave Chappelle's bringing up. Like, just the prime example is like he brought up the baby killing somebody in Walmart. I think he actually killed 2 people in Walmart, like, if I'm not mistaken, because there was 2 people because I remember the story. But, he's talking about, like, he killed niggas in a Walmart, and nobody said nothing.
We gotta be clear when we saying that, like, he did it in
self-defense. Absolutely, but still, like, he killed niggas in Walmart, and then nothing about it. Nobody cares.
Don't nobody care.
He says all that shit. Yeah. But he says all that shit, and obviously people get upset. It's the same thing with Dave Chappelle's jokes. All his jokes about black people, about people, minorities, nobody has a problem with it. The minute he starts on gay or transgender, then people start to, you know what I mean?
One of his most prolific characters is a fucking crackhead that just goes around. The black dude, everybody know Tyrone Biggums. Yeah. Everybody find Tyrone Biggums funny as hell. Yeah. Don't nobody care about the life struggle and the fact that this nigga's addicted to crack. We just treat it as, hey, it's a crackhead. That's what cracky and crackish people do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. It's like, yo, we could look at it. I mean, I'm not gonna act like he ain't catching no slack for certain shit back in the day. I mean, we're talking about Dave Chappelle. The man lives controversy just by living his regular fucking life.
He was speaking that real though, man. Like that nigga he was talking that shit, man. Like a lot of that shit he was talking about. Like even the shit like where he was comparing the shit to like getting like still protesting on the bus and like talking about he got off the bus because, he left the money. All this shit. Like, he touched on a lot of shit. And that's why I really like I don't need like, I got a lot of clarity, too. Like, I feel like I got some more clarity just of where his mind has been and what his mindset is now. Like, and that's why I really like this one. I like the first one. I'm glad you kind of brought it up. But, like, I really like the first one. I remember the second one. Not so much as I remember this first one and probably this last one. But... yeah, hey, he got it from me. I loved it. I hope he does another deal with him. I really do because Dave Chappelle he's the culture, man. Like we can't.
He need to be running comedy over there, but just knowing the type of nigga that Dave Chappelle is, hell nah, bro.
But shout out to Dave because he built that. Ohio. Yeah, well, he built that comedy club in Yellow Springs. He's being built, like so. Shout out to Dave, like. He doing a lot of shit, man.
I might have to pull up on that shit if I'm back in the city anytime, Yeah, you say quick little hop, skipping and whatever the fuck the last part of that is. You know what I'm saying, down the block. But yeah, man, shout out to him, bro. I just shout out to anybody keeping it real, especially on that platform. You just gotta commend dudes like that. Yeah, man.
Shit. Speaking of keeping it real, let's get into this next topic. I'm pretty sure you've seen a lot. Well, you probably seen. Well, I told you about both. All I know
is the Urban Meyer shit, and the Urban Meyer shit is fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Okay, so let's just get right into the shit because this shit is fucking buck wild, dog.
Do we have footage? Do we have any footage of that?
I didn't download any of that shit. I was just like, I'm gonna leave it be. The man's they shown it enough.
I love Urban, man, but
hey, all them different fucking angles. Let's just get into it. So Urban Meyer, this was last week. This was right after the fucking Bengals game. And I thought they was going to get rid of him. I was going to be like, damn, Joe Burrow the one that finished this motherfucker. And it's kind of cool that it was Joe Burrow that did it just because of what Urban Meyer kind of did to Joe Burrow. Even though they're cool, and Joe Burrow says they're cool, like, but it's still like, you know what I mean? It's had left a bad taste in his mouth that you had fucking Dwayne Haskins starting over Joe Burrow at Ohio State, so he fucking transfers to LSU. Like, what a fucking idiot. But anyway.
Look, man, we all know Urban like his black quarterbacks, man. He's just going to leave it there.
Man,
anyway.
Man, fucking look. So this dude, so right after that Bengals, it's a Thursday night Bengals game. Man, literally, the day before the day before my son's born. So it's crazy. Like, all this kind of happened. But yeah, that Thursday night, I was supposed to go to that game. I just gave my ticket away. And, he coaches the Jaguars, and they lost. And after that game, he did not fly home with the team. he stayed and he went to fucking Columbus. So like after a tough loss, super tough loss, like
took a trip
crushing.
Back down memory lane.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't even go home with his team. He left his team to go do that, and he went to fucking Columbus. And this is his own restaurant, bar, whatever you want to call it. There's people in the other room, and they wanted to take pictures with him. So he goes in there, and then this is when the videos pop up. And you see this chick grinding on his fucking leg and shit. And then there's another angle, and he's pretty much fingering her in her ass.
Oh, God. I didn't see the other
angle. You
didn't
see the other angle? Oh, yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
Like, man, look, bro.
Yeah, bro. There's another angle that came out, and it's from the side, and he got her hand right on her ass, bro.
Bro, he been down there in Jacksonville. The humidity got that nigga acting different down there.
Man, look.
He brought it up here.
But he
feeling
been
good. He like, hey, man,
before,
hometown
man.
favorite.
Man,
I'm about to clown.
He bullshitting, bro. This some bullshit because he, at the beginning of the season, he preached all this shit to his players. Accountability, selfish, you know, being selfless, not selfish. And all these things he just did was selfish. Bro. He was giving Trevor Lawrence shit about trying to go to Las Vegas for his birthday. So how does this look? He's a hypocrite.
Bro.
And then you're supposed to be a Christian man and all this and that. And I mean, but he's been to Florida. He was at Florida before Ohio State. So he's been there before. But he does all this shit. He got kids. He got a wife at home. She see all this shit. He doing all this shit. And I guess he just didn't think he was going to be getting recorded.
He feel like the man in both places, bro. You gotta sometimes you just feel like you the man sometimes and you untouchable.
How the fuck you the man and you 0-4? Dynasty. You ain't won a fucking game.
Bucks. Fuck that shit.
Nigga, how long ago was that? We're coming up on almost 10 fucking years, bro.
It's Meyer, nigga.
Bro.
I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want, bro. I'm gonna go down here. I'm gonna go up here to Ohio. I'm gonna stick back. I'm gonna stick my finger in somebody's ass. That's what I'm gonna do. Because I'm Urban motherfucking Meyer.
And I'm gonna get caught on TV.
And I'm gonna get caught on TV. And then I'm gonna see.
And then I'm gonna look stupid. And then I'm gonna look stupid when I go back.
And then I
cancel all our team meetings. I cancel all of them because I don't want to go in front of my team. Then I try to individually meet with the positions and apologize to the point where he walked in on one and it was so fucking awkward. Nobody said anything and he talked about it and then he left and they all got fucking weak. Like they bursted out getting fucking weak, dog.
Urban ain't the only motherfucker out here sticking fingers in assholes.
But he's the only one that got caught so far.
He the only one that ain't.
I know another one for a fact. I'm not gonna say their name. I'm not gonna say their name because that's between them and whatever they had going on. But I know it's another cat that used to. Hey, he used to be on that shit. Like, bruh. Damn, you out here? Like, yeah, I'm out here. So I'm not gonna say that. But this nigga married. He a married Christian man. He's supposed to be a married Christian man that's talking about all this shit. Man, he done recruited fucking felony killer. Like he had fucking Aaron Hernandez. That should have been a red flag in there when he had that nigga in fucking Florida.
This is what married Christian men do, bro.
No, man. No, sir. No, they do not.
They all behind closed doors just going crazy, bro. Look,
that's on him.
Except for when they're not behind closed doors. But when it's my restaurant, I'm going to get out how I want. I can feel on any ass.
That's fine. But like, if my wife is at home in Jacksonville, I'm going to just go home and fuck my wife. I could have flew home with my team. I didn't even have to do all that.
Man, look at that nigga.
The fuck he want to go there
in the picture right there, fam.
We're about to get into the other motherfucker in a minute.
His wife ain't giving him no ass right now. We owing everything. We just been on a losing streak. You ain't getting no ass over here. And
speaking of which, like the mom of the girl that was grinding on Urban Meyer, she said like that her daughter is like getting depressed and getting backlash because she did all this to him, and I'm like.
Fucked up.
The fuck? Like, it ain't even her fault. The Urban Meyer got to set that shit straight. Hey, baby, like, I'm married.
You set it straight, but we all gonna know what it is now.
And he probably smashed afterwards, too.
Man, Urban Meyer was in there lit, living his best life, bro.
And living his stress life, nigga. He lost 4 games in a row. Like, and it's going to be 5. And it's probably going to be 16 or 17.
How long you been the coach? How long you been the coach of them niggas?
This year. This is his first year.
This is his first year? Man, look, bro. It's already kind of a losing organization.
Nigga, the
he
owner,
don't really give a fuck. He like, hey,
the
bro.
owner said this is unacceptable. We
gonna
won't
figure
tolerate
this out.
this shit. I don't know.
We gonna figure this out. That's what the fuck.
Figure it out.
Saying.
That's all he gonna say.
That's all he can say. That's for
all
every situation involved right now.
That shit's only gonna last for so long, bro.
Man, he should never left the collegiate level, man. I'm not gonna lie.
He should have never left. He was in the booth.
State has pretty
he wasn't
much
even coaching.
He was level of their competition.
You know, he'd been retired for a few years. He was in the booth and doing all that shit.
Yeah, man.
He should have stayed.
Bro. Because that's what he was doing. He was just feeling ass, but he wasn't
Or he should have just went to fucking back to Ohio State, but nigga, they don't need him. They was getting the championship still without him and shit, so they don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
and
man,
he definitely can't come back now, nigga. You fooling.
It's over for that.
He can't even. Hey, he can't even go into his own bar anymore.
Saying that, what's the Bengals coach name? I forgot his name.
Zach Taylor.
Zach Taylor. Shout out to him. Just off the strength of nigga, you was down bad, buddy, and you kind of having a resurgence.
He was on the hot seat right now. He was on the hot seat, but guess what? These motherfuckers saved his ass. Plus him playing well did.
Bro, it's literally night and day shit. You got Urban Meyer. This is what it looks like when you don't do the right shit, and then you got Zach Taylor, and this nigga just kind of walking on sunshine right now.
Oh yeah.
I mean, hopefully it's it stays that way. Shout out to the home team, but
Okay, so now let's talk about your boy, because I forgot this y'all boy out there, which is crazy.
Look, don't say y'all boy.
Hey man,
fake Raiders fan.
This y'all people's out there. So apparently, and it ain't even apparently, he did this shit. But in an email 10 years ago, he sent this. They called it a racist
10 years
email.
Ago, 10 years.
They're calling it a racist email that he sent somebody where he said that this motherfucker had Michelin tire size lips or something like that. Like, oh my God. What? Why?
Okay.
Like, why, bro?
So let me keep it a bed with you. Am I supposed to act like that's not funny as hell?
It is funny, but I'm like, bro, why?
Does that make him racist?
Apparently.
This is look, I didn't know.
Hold on, I gotta find like the actual code.
Like, okay, I got so we gotta start zoning in on this racist shit. Like, does that make him racist?
Okay, so the email sent to the president of the Washington football team in July 2011 as the NFL, his players are in the midst of trying to resolve a lockout. He said Smith had lips the size of Michelin tires. Hey, man. You fucking sick, man. What's wrong with these people, man? I can't take it. I don't know why people say, like, who the fuck thinks of shit like that anyway? He had to be mad as fuck. Yeah. And plus, that's in an email, bro. Why are you?
Why would you type that?
That's an email. It ain't even a text. It's an email. Like, bro, people see this shit.
Like, fam.
They tag niggas to these emails, so you let everybody know. Like, you are so mad.
Look,
you're so mad that you had to go after the size and the color of this man or this person's lips. What?
Look, fam. I'm gonna give you a little pushback. I'm not gonna all out say that this nigga's a racist, but I will say that's inappropriate.
Yeah.
To write in an email. Look, I ain't gonna hold you. If I'm in a group of the homies and one of the white homies.
That low key would be racist. That still would low key be like if he brought up your lips or something, bro.
That's racist.
He would
because we about to clown every aspect of this white man.
Yeah, but you got to look at it but you also have to look at it from the outside looking in. Like it's not only you; it might offend somebody else.
I done seen motherfuckers say that white people's lips look like the duck lips that you make when you put the two lays together. Like I done heard some real.
Oh yeah, we done heard white people don't even have lips technically. Like we heard a lot of shit. Yeah, you feel me?
Yeah, that it's just a combination of face. It's just like a face that kind of just molds in. You know.
But the racist tone for like black people, it's always the big lips. You know what I mean? Really big black lips. Like, you know what I mean? All the cartoons,
I'm
big
not
lips.
Gonna deny the cultural significance of it. That would be insane.
You know what I mean? And like, Michelin tires are not small tires, bro. Like, those are big ass tires. Like,
but that tells me.
Bro, he said Michelin tires, my nigga. Like,
that tells me. What other tires you gonna say? What is he?
Goodyear.
He got a dub on his fucking face. He got a fucking rim or some shit on.
Dude, there's Goodyear tires. There's all types of tires. It don't even matter. The fact that he said Michelin tire. Like, hey, man. He's gonna get in trouble for this shit. That's all I'm telling y'all right now.
You definitely gonna get in trouble for that.
He's getting in trouble for it.
Because you stupid.
His teammates, his team might get weak, but he's still gonna get in trouble for it. Like, we're laughing about it, but he's probably still gonna get in trouble for that shit.
He gonna be in the hot seat, and I understand.
And they're doing well right now too. Like, they're winning games.
Yeah, no, I think they're undefeated. Actually.
No, I think they're 3-1.
You got 3-1. Yeah. It's a lot of good 3-1 teams out there that I'm supportive of. But man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not gonna put him on it. I think that the exaggeration of Michelin tires is a joke. Now I understand the racistness 100%.
But you know how he talks too. Like I just imagine him saying it out loud, and I was just like, dude,
who was he saying it about? Who was he talking about?
Somebody, like, it was during the lockout, and like he was upset like that because he was wanting the people to come back, but I guess he sent the president. It was someone that worked for the Washington football team.
Jon Gruden out here fucking wilding.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you gonna say? I mean, fuck, dude, I don't know.
I just think, man,
you can only defend that so much without being like, well, I mean, really, you really didn't have to say that at all. Like, yeah,
no, you didn't have to type it out. If
I don't even want to see this. And if I look at this person's lips,
racist shit.
Yeah, if I look at this guy's lips or whoever this is, and like, they do have lips the size of the Michelin
like he'd
tire.
say some shit just like that, bro.
Like, I want to see this person's lips. I want to see their lips.
I need to see who he was talking to. I need more information. Who is this in reference to?
I want to see him. I want to see who Jon Gruden was talking about. Let's see if I can pull it up.
Jon Gruden. Racist epithet.
It's Chief
DeMar Smith.
Yeah.
DeMar Smith.
Here we go.
Maurice Smith.
Let's pull up a picture of this guy. Oh my God. Oh, it's this asshole. Well, I don't feel so bad anymore. Fuck this dude.
All right, yeah, come on.
All right. Like, but even though, like, yeah. I didn't know it was this guy. That's fucking hilarious.
Brief intermission, fam. Look, I'm just looking at this nigga's face.
I don't even want to put it. I didn't know it was that guy. Okay. All right. Look. Okay, look. Just apologize. I think he already apologized and get it out the way.
Yeah, right. Man. Niggas get context and this shit changed.
Like, I didn't know it was him. Like, okay. All right. I'll give you a pass. He gets a pass. He gets a pass today. It's the one say, hey, look, I'm trying to be a nicer person. I'm a dad now. Look, man. You fucked up. It's okay. It was 10 years ago. That's fine.
It was 10 years ago. 2011 was a different time. We wasn't woke. The world wasn't woke.
That shit might have. They could have even looked even crazier back then. Who knows?
Oh man.
So yeah, I'll give you a pass. I'll give you a pass.
Fam,
you got
the pictures they just keep showing of this nigga.
He get a pass. He got a pass. I gave him a pass. No problem. Hey, no problem. No problem, John. John cool. Jon Gruden a cool guy anyway. Like, he's the type of guy you want to go to the bar with. You know what I mean? Like, he's the type of dude you sit down at the bar and he'll talk the same way he breaks down film and shit. Like, and he probably say that, like, and it's the Meyer Smith with the lips the size of Michelin tires. Ooh, yeah, he probably did say it. It probably did come off hella racist, but I'll give him a pass. I'm
gonna get this nigga a pass.
He got a pass, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
I just sent to the group chat should pretty much.
Hey,
that says it all, man.
Okay, you get a pass. You get a pass. This is your only pass of the year. He lucky. He'll have another pass at the start of 2022. So he's good. He gets a pass though. John Gruden gets a yearly pass. All right.
You made it through 10 months. You did a pretty good job.
Yeah, just shut the fuck up until the new year. But you'll be good. You'll be good. I promise you'll be good. All right.
Do it till February. Till March.
Yeah. Hey, he'll be fine. You know what I mean? Football season will be pretty much close to being over by then anyway. So it will be over. So yeah. All right, yeah, let's get away from that shit, man. Let's get into this other like main topic we got for today, and that's the Wilder Fury fight, bro. It's tonight. You watching that shit?
Okay. Man,
are you streaming that shit?
I'm probably gonna.
Nigga, where is this shit at?
I just need the linky link, you know.
We got J-Walk.
I'll let you, boy, when you get the linky link.
Anyway, where's this at?
It's in. It's actually out here.
Is
man.
it there? Nigga, are you going? Fuck the bullshit. That's all I was gonna be like. Nigga, you going?
Nah, man, but I think I actually worked on that. I worked on the setup for it though.
Yeah,
it was pretty dope, man. I ain't going to that shit. Tyson Fury looked like a bowl of soup, nigga. He just looked disgusting. He looked like one of them, them ready soups that you just gotta put in the microwave.
Like in the pouch and shit.
Nah, not in the pouch. In the little can, like the little cup.
The bowl cup.
Yeah, the Campbell cup. He looked like that. But it's crazy because this is gonna be some nerve-wracking shit for the black community.
Yeah, I mean, why would gotta come out? Who you think gonna win this one? Who you got?
I'm always going for my boy Wilder, man. But if this nigga ain't used literally every second since the last fight to get his technical skills and actual boxing ability up, it's gonna be a long day.
Yeah, I'm gonna be highly disappointed if you come out here and just lay an egg.
I don't, and it's for multiple reasons, man. It's like you don't want to see that happen to that guy. You know what I'm saying? We all have kind of seen Deontay Wilder's come up.
He's
from
the States too. Like people should be rooting for this guy, man.
I think he ain't from Alabama.
Yeah.
I think he's from Alabama, you know what I'm saying? And the brother he literally came up from the mud, just been out here wrecking fucking heads, pure power, and you just like to see an underdog. Well, he wasn't an underdog. I can't even say that. You just like to see somebody so
he's the underdog now though. You feel me?
He is now. You hate seeing somebody that was so unorthodox and just out here showing motherfuckers that like, pure power and force. Like to see that.
He's always like a punch away from winning a fight.
Yeah,
that's the one thing he's got.
No matter what.
He's a shot away from just leveling your shit. You know what I mean? And once that happens, that's it. You're going to sleep.
The other thing is like even if you did get better at that, man, I mean, I'm assuming that Tyson Fury's been out here training, man.
Yeah, I think the only thing is was a little sloppy in his last fight. He brought on a little bit more weight, and I think Wilder did too. But like Fury he was focused on that Anthony Joshua fight because that's who he was supposed to fight, and then Deontay Wilder said, "Nah, you supposed to run me back this in the contract." So that was supposed to be the really, really, really big fight. But hopefully he's focused on this fight. Otherwise, he's gonna lose.
I need my guy.
Wilder gonna catch him. Like
I need Wilder to literally, if he do take advantage of that slight, because this is my thing. Peak athleticism is always going to be key with that shit. Like Mike Tyson said it himself. The difference between Floyd Mayweather and a lot of these other niggas is he just trains different.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like his regimen for training is like a nonstop, constant, just always going thing.
Yeah.
So it's like if Deontay Wilder taps into that, and I think that's what he is. I mean, he that endurance and what's the word I'm specifically looking for? His stamina and everything. I mean, he'll be good, man. I think he'll be able to go the distance for sure. I just, the last fight wasn't too promising, man. You see the memes and everything. You just really hope that this motherfucker, even despite his ability and getting better at technical, you really just want to see this nigga knock him the fuck out.
I want to see knockouts. These are heavyweights. Like this is what I want to see. You know what I mean? So
I don't want to see the distance. I want to see bruh really just put the pause on this.
I think it's gonna be he's gonna be more technical in the fight. It's gonna be. I think this could potentially be the best one out of the trilogy.
For sure.
I'll go Wilder in this one though. So that would mean if that happens, don't they got to fight again because it was a draw the first fight, Fury won the second one, right?
Yeah.
And this was the third, so like they potentially could have to fight one more time, man.
Man, look.
And
all I know is I like the Wilder Fury series.
Oh
man.
Yeah, I mean, who else are they going besides Anthony Joshua? But that's the thing. Anthony Joshua was ducking Wilder for the longest. You know, Wilder was on top, and that's how Fury kind of came about. You know what I mean? And they got him in there, and it was.
But you know, the funny thing about Anthony Joshua is, he still don't want that smoke.
He still don't. He really don't even want to smoke with Fury for real. Because he's gonna lose. He would lose to both of these guys. Like, let's be honest. Of these guys these are the top two.
Back blue, bro. Yeah. It ain't no question.
Fury is just fighting all the.
Who was my man that knocked out Anthony Joshua? Tito Ortiz, not Tito Ortiz. What the fuck was dude's name?
Something Ortiz.
Something Ortiz.
Yeah,
but
fat dude.
He knocked his ass out.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, why are we even having this discussion about him? Because
he became the champion off of that, didn't he?
Yeah, he took his belt.
He took this nigga's belt.
And Loki almost beat him the second time again when they fought again. But it's like, man, Wilder would wash Ortiz and Joshua. He would really wash Ortiz. Like, it wouldn't even be close. So with Fury, he's too quick. He's too big. He's too long. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know how he lost to someone so small, length and height-wise. And, you know what I mean? Just I don't know how the fuck that happened. But, yeah, that shit, no. These two are the guys. You know what I mean?
Definitely them. They're definitely them, man.
At least we get, like, in this weight class, we get the best fighting the best. You don't always get that in boxing, but
that's actually what I was gonna speak on too, man. Like, with all these different little social media fights and shit, like, bro, boxing is taking a real hit in terms of just driving that interest up, man. And this is one of the few ones that really gets that. So we gonna be tuned in.
Yeah,
this
people
is one
been
of the,
waiting for this one for sure.
You get tired of that shit too. Like, don't get me wrong. I've been a staunch believer that all these fucking shenanigan fights are pretty good. I think it's good stuff. But you do want to see the true athleticism and real raw skill too.
Yeah.
Like, the UFC is still probably, in my opinion, more entertaining than boxing. That's my personal opinion. But you know what I'm saying. You do want to see that technicality and really all that shit play the part, play the difference maker.
Crazy thing about boxing is sometimes all it takes is one fight and for that to sway back to boxing, because that's how good, when there's really good boxing matchups, you know what I mean? It really stirs it back towards boxing.
You need the contenders, man. You need the contenders, because America needs Deontay Wilder, low key. Because it's like.
And guys like Gervonta Davis, you know what I mean? They need Tank. Yeah, they need those guys. They need all those guys to win. You know what I mean?
We're not about to cheer for Fury, bro.
Like, but the fucked up thing is there's people that are. There's people that are.
Yeah, because I mean, they just don't want to see Wilder win.
You see Undertaker? The Undertaker was fucking rooting for Fury.
Undertaker is. But the Undertaker is.
Yeah, it's just like, bro. Yeah, I'm just like,
he's the Undertaker,
yeah.
Man.
Oh yeah, but it used to happen with Floyd Mayweather all the time. Like, how are y'all rooting against the greatest American boxer, greatest boxer period of all time, and he happens to be from the United States of America, and you're rooting against him? What?
The niggas hate.
I don't see Ireland rooting against Conor McGregor.
Oh no, they love that.
You feel me?
They not rolling.
But come to the United States,
somebody else.
Come to the United States, they'll root against people like Floyd Mayweather, people like Deontay Wilder.
Why is that, Aaron Wall?
I'm not gonna tell you. That is? I'm not even gonna put it out there. Everybody else should know. But hey, you're up to your own interpretation. You're up to your own opinion of whatever you think. But hey, let's do common sense. I'm from Cincinnati. I'm a Cincinnati Bengals fan. I see there's other people from Cincinnati that are Steelers fans. It doesn't make no sense. Cincinnati people look at those people weird. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, it's just
same thing with this shit.
It is weird because it's like in Cincinnati, the only fans you really got are Bengals fans or Steelers fans, and it just don't make no sense.
Don't make no sense. Ain't never been there before.
I don't feel like
it's
a bunch of Bengals fans in Pittsburgh. Like I don't.
Those people hate the Bengals. They hate the Bengals.
Yeah, Pittsburgh just has a lot of hate.
I'm just saying. I'm not out here to make any type of on anybody, because I think there's a lot of good people that, hey, you can root for whoever the fuck you want to root for. There might be one time there might be a time you want to do that, but when it's like overseas shit like this, like, hey man, And this guy Wilder fought in the Olympics, American champion. Like, he did all the American things you want an athlete to do, and there's a lot of them that are rooting for Fury.
You can't knock out in the Olympics, right? I don't think you can knock out.
I mean, you can potentially, but
I don't know. Thing, like, I think
if you get knocked out, you getting hit hard. Yeah, you could get knocked the fuck out. I mean, you get knocked out, it's it. You lost. So, what you gonna try to?
I just went back into our group chat and seen the picture of that nigga's lips.
Yeah,
man. It just caught me off guard. Yeah, my bad. I was opening my phone up. That was the first thing I seen. Nah, man. Yeah, it's just weird to me, man. You know, we know why niggas ain't cheering for Deontay Wilder. He's too cocky, which is code for. He's too black.
Yeah, it's a lot of all that shit.
He's too hype. He's too confident
too
as
loud,
a black man.
Too all that. Yeah.
He's too monstrous. He's just large.
Yeah, he's too big of a guy. No, don't want to.
He's just too big and vicious. Like, we just had the side by side with him and this nigga Fury, and they're like right the fuck there.
Yo,
gigantic motherfuckers.
Did you hear about that school shooter that they let go? Like, they released him from jail.
If I'd have knew about this, then this would have been our first topic. No, I didn't know.
Hey,
tell me more.
Wait. I'm about to just put it in the group chat so you could just see it for yourself. So I heard about this, and I'm like, why would you let this motherfucker go? Then I seen a picture of this motherfucker, and I was like, what? You let him go? This is dangerous.
Timothy George Simpkins, the gunman who opened fire at a Texas high school injuring 4 people, has been released on a $75,000 bond. Fam. First off, that seems like an awfully small bond to have to pay for, shooting up a school.
Yeah.
Unless it was real. No, is the 75? I mean, that's just the bond, or he paid the bond out.
Dude, he shot 4 people.
Well, no, no. I want to dissect this, bro. I want to dissect this. Is the bond out amount the amount that you paid to bond out, or is it the 10% of what you actually had to pay?
They always post the full bond amount, so that they never post like $7,500. So this nigga's
bond was only $75K for shooting up a fucking school.
Yeah,
Texas is different, bro.
I don't understand it. I really don't.
I want to know what the counter argument for this.
And situation. Like, it had just happened. Like, nigga, he could go back.
Yeah.
And my only thing is, if they're releasing, what kind of shooting was this? Was this like a school shooter, like
or
that
was
type
like
of, or
was the neighborhood,
or was this, or maybe this was just
in a school
affiliated, and he was targeting these 4 people that, I don't know. Maybe they had guns. Maybe he's been bullied. I don't know a lot about this one, but like,
let's see.
Yeah. Hey, this is It was very
gotta
interesting.
do my research because
I know. The thing is, I heard about it, and then I was like, wow, that's crazy. And then I seen it like today, like literally right before we started the podcast, and I'm like, wow, this is a very fucking interesting.
Timberview High School shooting suspect bonds out of jail. 18-year-old student accused of injuring in a shooting. Let's see. It's charged with 3 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. He walked into the pre-trial release department surrounded by family and friends so he could be fitted with an electronic leg monitor as a condition of his bond. Yeah, they're not really talking about the shooting in this.
And then on top of that, like, for like that neighborhood safety, like, he's going back home. Niggas will shoot.
It says 4 people were hurt in the shooting, including 2 teachers and 2 students. One 15-year-old boy identified as, not even going to try to say that name, by a GoFundMe post, was critically injured. Another student was grazed by a bullet, and the teacher identified the student was a source as Calvin Pettit was shot. Yeah, they're not really.
Yeah, because if that one kid was grazed, maybe he wasn't even targeted. Maybe, I don't know.
I mean, they found the gun he was using.
And that's the thing, like, yes, it's a school. This one's a school shooting, but, like, this seems like, I don't know. Regardless, I don't know how the fuck he got out of jail.
I don't know. I got jail, and honestly, they're kind of vague with the actual,
And it's not like he's a minor anymore. He's 18.
They said the witness intervened, breaking up the fight Simpkins was involved in. The witness was able to control the other individual involved in the altercation. This individual gave up and stopped being combative. When the witness turned around to check Simpkins, Simpkins had produced a firearm. So basically,
yeah, he got in a fight with a kid, pulled a gun out, shot this nigga
strap
in
out
school.
And just started shooting. Several teachers and coaches were involved in breaking up the fight, including Bennett, who ended up getting shot. Simpkins' family claims he was being bullied and trying to protect himself. They said there are documented reports of ongoing incidents between him and other students.
All right, then. Yeah, I heard that too. Like, people were kind of silent because he was getting bullied, like, extremely bad.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I don't know. You still shouldn't. Like, there's got to be better ways. You
still came to the school and shot more than your bullies, so.
Yeah, unfortunately. And that's bound to happen when it's a fight breaking out and people are tussling and a firearm. You turn around and just imagine that. You trying to break up a fight, you turn around and this nigga pulled out a gun. The nigga that you done got away from the situation, now he done pulled a gun out. Now he trying to kill this nigga.
He just sick of this shit.
Yeah, now he trying to kill this nigga.
This is typical school shooter shit. Like, I mean, it goes back to this social media shit I was talking about earlier, bro, with us bullying each other.
But school shooters, like, them niggas pull up and start, and I don't even mean this in this type of way, they pull up and start dumping. This nigga got into an altercation with a bully and said he tried to defend himself. We'll have to wait and see. But, a lot of these other ones, the kid comes late to school and then he starts shooting. This one's, I don't know. I don't know. Now, maybe if this kid would have just had a knife and just cut the kid, I would have felt a little bit differently.
Yeah, right. I knew a lot of those kids.
My guy, though, you brought a fucking pistol. Like, hey, this is not fucking GTA, my guy. We can't do Call of Duty shit. Like,
bro, these kids is different, bro. It's like
that kid's 18 too. Like, what the fuck's going on?
I don't even know what the fuck. Yeah, it's sad to see just certain shit with the younger generations, man. Like, for one, we gotta stop trying to make it the kid who's being bullied's problem. Like, maybe you should do this. Like, nah, bruh.
I blame, and that's my thing. Like, I blame, if we don't want to blame the kids because they're kids, you can blame the school system, the parents, the community. The community. Like, you can't allow that type of shit to happen.
Anyway.
You can't allow that type of shit to escalate to that point. And I'm sure a lot of the teachers and the coaches and all that, they probably seen the bullying and maybe a couple of them laughed and said, hey, stop that. But they really didn't put an effort in enough, obviously, to, like, cut that out, dude. Or, like, other students didn't step in and say, hey, stop doing that shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that all contributed to what led to this. You know what I mean? And it's not
I'll be cursing at these kids all the time,
yeah,
bro.
man, this is a really, I don't know, man. I'm not here to whatever, man, like, because every situation is different, but, like, fuck, dude. Like, this one really could have been prevented. A lot of these other ones, these kids be just bringing guns to school to, like, the fuck are you doing?
And he ain't want to kill. He probably ain't want to kill nobody. But
if he wanted to do that, he could have just pulled it out initially. Like.
Yeah, initially, and let
or he could have just blown the kid's head off rip right at the beginning of the day.
Yeah, I mean, it was one of them was critically injured, but I mean, he ain't dead, so that's at least a good sign. I mean, the kid isn't a murderer.
You'd like to say, I bet you that kid ain't gonna fuck with him now, but that's hard to say now, man. I don't know.
Man, you never know, bro. Motherfuckers want revenge, go out here and do other shit, and just, it is whatever. It is what it is.
He might have to fucking move, dog. Like, fucking bonded. Like, I'm still baffled over that. Like, are your jails that full that you couldn't do that shit? Bro.
Like, it's just honestly heartbreaking to me because, it just ain't gotta be like that, fam. Motherfuckers we all got the same 24 hours and live the same life. Like, we don't live the same experiences, but I just don't understand making someone else's life more difficult
I see it a lot more now, man. Just having a son. I mean, he's barely a week old, but everybody deserves that opportunity to do what they want to do with their life. You shouldn't be allowed to determine someone else's future. That's not up to you.
Motherfuckers.
In a negative impact. You know what I mean? And positively, positively, but negatively impacting someone's future that'll impact someone else's future, that impacts someone else's. Like, no, we don't want to do that. We want to positively impact other people's future.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, maybe hire more mentors for that school. And guess what? That impacts not only that kid, but the kid that he was getting bullied by. It impacts him. And then guess what? Now we have a better flow of a school day. That impacts the teachers' morale and wanting to come to school more and teach these kids, making the kids want to come more. It just it boosts everything. All types of good type of stuff like that. But when it's negative shit, it just is gonna make shit a lot worse. So
shit, man. I got a homie who, he's currently going through that with his kid. Like having to deal with his kid getting bullied and having to talk to the other kid's dad and just shit like that. Like, these are young children, man. Like, it's weird to have to go through it. I know the experience is odd to him. Yeah. Just
because nobody wants to be that parent that has kids that are getting bullied. Like, I don't want.
And nobody wants to have to go to tell.
And best believe, like, if some parent came to my door and said your child is bullying my kid, I'm gonna get in his ass. You know what I mean? Because we're not gonna do that shit. But before I even get into his ass, I'm gonna ask him because I'm gonna make sure that it ain't the other way around and shit just ain't going on. Yeah. But the minute I find out, I'm in his ass because I'm gonna explain to him how serious this type of shit is. You know what I mean? Especially being black. Like, nigga, we don't get the type of fucking chances that a lot of other people get. We just don't. So that shit is just it's not necessary.
Man, I truly feel like I can't say it's like always the parents' fault because it's just
because after a point, what the fuck else are they supposed to do?
Yeah, but
as long as you've done your job, then and gone out of your way to do your job, like the extra 150%, what more can you do?
Yeah, bro. Because I just remember like back in those days, if you told on the kid the kid that was bullying you, whatever, and your parent had to go talk. Then next day you come to school, and then this motherfucker got his parents to come and blah blah, little baby, blah blah blah. It's like it's always ramifications of this shit. It's like you're always it's a catch-22. Unless the kid, sometimes the kid get their ass whooped, but now they trying to stop that. Like, if my kid is bullying kids, I'm not gonna whoop his ass necessarily, but he got to know that ain't right. Somehow, some way. And
like,
I don't add kids, so I don't know.
But the good thing is, if you raise your kids the right way, they won't even grow up.
Yeah, they won't even do that shit.
And when they see other people doing that shit, they're gonna say, "Hey, man, don't do that."
Yeah, you gotta express at an early age that, like,
you gotta let them know that shit's not
violence
cool.
and treating others wrong is not okay.
You know what I mean? Like, self-defense is fine, but otherwise, we're not doing that. And there's been plenty of times I know kids like, why'd you beat him up? Like, and the kid gets suspended because he was picking on this person. You know what I mean? And I feel for those kids because it's like they're hoping another kid's defenses don't even know how to, protect themselves, defend themselves. So another good kid comes in that's able to do it and he gets in trouble. Like, it's just the fucked up things that I hate. But as parents, you still got to be there to explain, break this shit down for them so they can understand, like, hey, you can't do that, but you're not in trouble because you did the right thing morally, just not with school, like you can help, these kids that are doing that, but hey, don't do it all the time. But hey, if it's really bad or it's like some boys beating a girl up, hey man, I'm not going to be mad at you if you do it. I'm going to take you out to eat right afterwards. You could play your video games, you know what I mean? And whatever, we'll make sure your homework's done while you're suspended or whatever. But, it's just like it has to be explained to these kids. Otherwise, they won't understand. That's why you got fucking grown fucking men putting their hands on women now because they never learned at a young age because, one, they saw it, and two, they was probably doing it at a young age in kindergarten and shit and never got, in trouble for it at home. They probably told them no at school, but the fuck, what's that going to reinforce? You're only in school for so many hours. You're at home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. It's a lot of shit you definitely got to think about, but
Catch-22.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But hey, I wanna bring it on a lighter note. But yeah, it's, prayers to everybody involved in that situation, bro. Have you seen the Omarion challenge?
No.
Oh my God, fam!
Mind
Please.
you, I've tried to be on the internet a little bit. I just my son and all that. Like I'm a little behind still. But
trying to think if we should just say that for next week because I want you to see the videos of this shit
or something.
Huh?
Is it motherfuckers dancing and shit or something?
Yeah, it's motherfuckers dancing. It's fried because the video is from some shit. It's from a long time ago, and when it first came out, I thought motherfuckers was gonna already make that kind of like a meme. It's like a delayed meme, bro, because now everybody's doing the little Marion dance challenge thing. But I'm gonna go ahead and let you just do, you know what I'm saying? Look into that yourself.
Yeah, I got you.
Get into that because it's great. It's good stuff.
Okay.
It's good stuff.
For sure.
Man.
What you got going on this weekend, or what are you watching? You doing anything, or?
Nah, man. Actually, I just picked up that Spider-Man Miles Morales. So I'm
you about to be
really
lit.
just. Yeah, I'm on my gamer shit.
Yeah,
it's few and far between nowadays.
That's the first game I played on the PS5. I enjoyed that.
See, I still ain't got my P5, but I'm gonna get that shit one day.
It's coming,
I ain't
man.
in no rush.
Might be this Black Friday when they pop up again. You know what I mean?
Maybe. I've been busting my ass at work, so we gonna see. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Get this bread. Maybe you get the P5, a little gift for myself. Get shorty whatever the fuck she want.
Mm-hmm.
You know how it go.
Yeah. Oh yeah. For sure.
But yeah, man. So that's pretty much gonna be me. What about you, good brother? I know you got the young one, so that's probably gonna be everything, every and all.
The only thing I really been catching like on TV, like I finally I watched the Chappelle thing last night, like late last night. You know, I go up, make sure my son's good, make sure Brittany got a dinner, and then I come home, start working a little bit more on the pod and everything else, and then I got to watch it for a minute. So I watched that. Obviously, I'll be watching the Bengals game tomorrow. It's a home game. Bengals Packers, so we play. Aaron Rodgers is in town. I actually know the hotel that Aaron Rodgers is at. If any Aaron Rodgers fans, I ain't gonna put it out there, but if you really trying to get an autograph or anything from any of those players, hit my inbox up. I'll let you know exactly where they are because I know exactly where they are.
You heard it here first, man.
Nah, for real. And it's crazy because the Packers are in this hotel, and then there's a FC Cincinnati game tonight, and they're playing the Philadelphia Union. They're also staying in the same hotel. Fucking hilarious. So, hey, you could get all that shit knocked out. But I don't know, man. Once the wife comes home, we'll probably start watching stuff just because, she'll be on maternity leave and we'll be able to I don't even want to say relax because we'll have a baby, but at least we'll be able to, in between, maybe watch something when he takes a 30-minute nap. I don't know. And then we got, it's October. Got all the Halloween shit coming up, but what's the name comes out next month, right?
What comes
Ozark dropped, right? It's the final season.
A lot, next month. It's a lot. Like I said, bro. It's a lot of shows.
I'm gonna have a lot of shit to watch. Like I'm excited.
It's fall. It's that time of the year.
Oh yeah.
All the good TVs just dropping out the sky.
Oh
we
yeah.
Loving it. We loving it. But it's been kind of quiet for Amazon though.
Yeah, it has.
Quiet.
Now that you mentioned
it's been real quiet for Amazon Prime lately, and that's kind of got me over here. Like the last movie I watched was the Tomorrow, whatever the fuck that shit was. I forgot what it's called with Chris Pratt. But that was like months ago when I watched that. Like that came out a minute ago, and they're still advertising it. You know what I'm saying? Like I just ain't been over in Amazon Prime. Kind of got me wondering, like, hey man, y'all need to be renewing some of y'all shows. Like I got a lot of good shit y'all was going.
Yeah, Netflix, they're about to start cranking, man. Like
Netflix done gave a bag to South Korea.
Yeah,
they gave a bag.
That and what's the other one? Manifest. They doing their Netflix is doing the last season. So
I still ain't even watched that yet.
Yeah, that's a great little series. I like that series, but I'll have plenty of time to watch like everything. Oh my god!
Do you watch The Circle?
The game show, I don't.
Yeah. I'm weak. You said it like you was about to say I do, but you said I don't.
Yeah, I don't. I haven't been able to. What are they like on season 3 or something like that? Yeah, I haven't been able to watch it.
More good stuff, man. More good stuff.
I'm
You're
definitely
missing
gonna.
out, bro.
I'm gonna pop in because, like, it's just that time when you got like hella free time.
They love us black folk.
And
black folk be winning.
You just searching Netflix and you're like, all right, let's try this and see. You know what I mean? Like, what the hell? It keeps popping up. Let's try it. Yeah, but yeah, man. That's all I got, man. I ain't got much more going on. I'm actually about to go to a baby shower, man. I'm babied out right now, bro.
It's mass baby time over there back in the
I told
city,
Darius, man, it's a sign, bro. You getting all these baby gifts and shit. About that time, brother.
Hey, man. Y'all keep them little munchkins over there. I come.
Oh, it's about time.
Around town.
Oh, once you start seeing the baby, your girl start seeing these baby pictures, she gonna let you know, Sap.
I'm everybody's favorite uncle, man.
And I'll make sure she sees him too. I'm gonna make sure. I'm like, oh yeah, this.
Oh, I know y'all finna flood. Y'all finna flood the fuck out of that.
Oh yeah, you know, my girl do the themes and all that shit. I'm gonna make sure your girl see those because she gonna be like, oh yeah.
Y'all about to have a little Star Wars baby. Just everything gonna be.
Oh,
Star
you ain't
Wars,
even seen the room, bro. You ain't even seen the room. You ain't even seen the room, bro. It's better than my basement. It's way more themed out than my basement.
Lord of mercy, man.
Oh yeah.
Well, once again,
I'll send you a picture of it. I'll send you a picture of the room. It's dope. I'll fuck with it.
Hey, do that for real. Put it in the group chat.
Yeah, I will.
See that for sure.
Matter of fact, I'm about to send it right now. You about to be like, damn. Hold on. Let's see if
probably. You be going above and beyond, bro.
Oh yeah, you already know.
Yeah.
You about to see it. It should be popping up. Hold on. It's sending. Here we go.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. See, I knew it.
And that's only the one side of the room.
Padawan.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's great.
Oh yeah.
That's live.
Yeah, we did the thing
on
that.
I love it.
Oh yeah. So, that's how it goes. But I'm gonna let you get out of here, man. Right. Enjoy that Saturday, that Saturday weather. I'm about to enjoy a little bit of it too. And
man, it finally ain't hot as hell out here no more.
Yeah,
we get a little 70-degree weather every now and then. It's like this is perfect.
Boy. But man, I'm out of here, man. It's your boy Ann Walk.
It's your boy Tokin.
And we out of this piece, man.
Peace.
Who is it?
Thank you, curtains of tuna.
Who is it? Who is it? Who is that? Who is it? Who is it? Who is that? Who is that nigga that's driving a Bentley? Who is that nigga that's counting them 50s? Who is that nigga that's running the city? I be that nigga that's running